Ladies and gentlemen, are we ready for our final act of the evening? Excellent, you're going to love this guy. Ladies and gentlemen, please start clapping down the back of the room. Let's build it up. Florida. Welcome to the stage, Mr. Robbie Bonham.
Give it up for your MC, Donny! How are you? Dublin, I'm gonna, do you mind if I put my camera there? You look like the trustworthy type.
Yeah, that's fine, go for it, mate.
You're not gonna steal it or stop it on me 2 minutes in. So, I don't find out till I get home tonight, then I have to have a fucking anger wank just to get it out of the system. Again. So, I'm gonna have to do the gig down here because I can't get my camera to angle up any higher. I wish I had a joke to go with filming myself, but anyway. I'm just going to do a few minutes of comedy and then I have to get back to my U-boat. The 70 quid I spent on this coat and only 2 people half snickered at that. Better try some jokes. I had a weird one coming in tonight and just hands up the smokers. I'm not going to ask you to shout because limited lung capacity. I'm a smoker myself. No, I was getting the bus in and I'm standing at the bus stop. Bus shelters are outdoors, right? I don't care what anyone fucking says. They don't even touch the ground. They're outdoors. And I was waiting on the bus. It was still 10 minutes. I'll have a cigarette. And of course I got one of those fuckers on the queue. You know that. Yeah, and you can't, because they can't say anything to you, because they know they haven't the leg to stand up, but they just... Those last 2 are real, hang on. I just think it's very rude. I don't drink. Well, that would be like me going up to some guy at a bar, you know, and as he's about to take a sip from his pint, I just kind of approach him, you know, just... How are you? I'm just saying, it's rude. We've tourists and tourists in areas. How y'all finding the euro? It's a worthless piece of shit currency. We don't even use it anymore here ourselves. We just keep it in circulation just to fuck with the English at this stage. It's a revenge thing or something. No idea. I'm only up here 2 minutes. I've already played the potato card. Which I imagine looks something like a Pringle. Anyway. Just so you know while you are here, the new currency in the country is now based completely on a system of pints. You just pay for everything with pints. You know what I mean? A mate yours knocks you up a set of shelves, you know, or a comedy backdrop. Yeah, it's lovely work, Rob. Thanks a million. I'll get you a couple of pints on Thursday. Grand, lovely. Oh, it is nice work. How did you come up with that idea? Just came across a murder scene at about 4 in the morning. I was drunk. Robbed a bit of tape. Yeah. I didn't even design that. I used the joke last night in the Halfpenny because I did design their one. Yeah, I don't know. Just yeah, but pints. You have to pay for everything in pints. A pint will cost you a pint. Or if you're in Temple Bar, a pint and a quarter. The messy one is the bus fares. You probably notice it when you're flying home. It'd be kind of like, 2 to the airport, please. That'll be a pint. Fuck. Can you break a keg? You know what these exact pints only bastards are like. You have to go drag your keg off to a shop, get a packet of chewing gum just to break into it. And you're leaving the shop carrying 48 pints change. Try not to spill any. Bring elastic bands and cling film with you next time you get wet pockets. Oh, sorry, saran wrap for the Americans. See, I'm used to an international audience. You are actually a lovely audience. You are much nicer than the shower of cunts I had in the halfpenny last week. And when I say shower, I mean the type of shower that trickles. Goes cold every 2 minutes. I fucking did a hilarious joke about how intelligent women that play the dumb blonde card are why domestic violence happens, and the entire audience just went cold on me. Exactly like that. He's there. I have a reputation as a misogynist. Well, what happened was, a friend of mine was in a comedy club recently in Galway, and he got talking to a punter about comedy, and my name came up because I'm huge. I don't even know if 98 FM are still running, are they? And you know, my name came up, and this guy asked my comedian friend, "Have you ever heard of Dublin comedian Robbie Bonham?" That's me. 10 fucking years I'm doing this shit. And my friend, "Yeah, I know Robbie." And this guy apparently said about me, "Yeah, he's very funny. He's a misogynist, but he's very funny." Now, 2 things about this statement. 1, it's not strictly true, not very funny. And 2, I can see I'm actually going to have to explain what the word misogynist means for a few people. Can anyone tell me what a misogynist is? Bang. Oh, someone there, thank you, sir. It's always a man that knows. Yes, it's someone that hates women. I need to make it very clear before I do any of these jokes, I don't hate women, I'm just onto-yous. Right? There's a fine line, yet a yawning chasm between the two. It's, I don't know, it's kind of, I just realised how fucking hot I am in this coat now. I'm gonna take it off. That's alright. No, it's nothing to woo about. I don't know. I kind of... Where are we? Oh, yeah, I don't know, I've loads of time. Loads of time to pick on yous. Women are...
Cool.
No. Here's the problem. Yous want equality, right? But yous aren't willing to lose some of the shit. I'd love to have a door held open for me when I walk into a building. And how is it polite to let a woman in first? What if there's bears inside? Or knives? Or bears with knives? And you're just sending a woman in front of you. I'm just saying it's... But like, you get away with too much double standards that... Like, women's prerogative. Okay, and correct me if I'm wrong, as far as I can work out, women's prerogative basically means a woman has final say on every decision in a relationship. Am I right?
Yeah.
Yeah, even the men said yeah. You can tell it's couples here tonight. You can change plans on us at the last minute. Lads, you might think you know what you're doing next Friday. You get there and discover, surprise, surprise, she's moved the fucking goalposts again to include a 12-hour visit to her parents. Fucking Ennis. You ever change plans on a woman at the last minute, lads? Fucking don't. 'Cause you will never hear the end of it. They just start whinging and slapping your chest, and it's all, the church was booked and all our friends came from abroad. Try you mental. You wouldn't have laughed at that if you knew how true that joke was. So I'm...
That's true.
It is, yeah. What didn't happen as cruelly as that. It was kind of... I was 6 weeks before the wedding. I gave plenty of...
You gave your week's leave.
Huh? Oh, believe me, I did both as a favour. It actually went quite... It went quite smooth. When I said, I'm not in love with you, I don't want to get married, her response was, thank fuck you said something. I was waiting till the wedding day. We shook hands, we're the best of mates now. It was a very hard thing to do, because like, I've been with her for 10 years, you know what I mean? And it was 6 weeks, and it was only because everybody was hassling, you should be getting married, you're 10 years together. We were together for the wrong reason. We got together out of convenience, and we were too fucking afraid to break up with each other, and it was... I don't want to get into the... But like, I kind of knew coming up to the wedding, I kind of knew this isn't right, and like, it took me a while to work up the fucking courage. Like, it was a good 6 or 7 years before I said anything. But you know, we're grand now. I don't know. It's just I don't know. It's I can't do relationships. I've decided. I'm not. They're a full-time job, and I don't do full-time jobs. I do this for 20 minutes a night. If I could do a relationship for 20 minutes a night on a stage in front of 100 strangers, have a whip round with a bucket at the end, then I'd be happy. They're actually exactly like a full-time job. Well, apart from the fact you're usually drunk for the interview. But, wouldn't it be great if a relationship was more like a job? Wouldn't it be great in a relationship if you could just hand in 2 weeks' notice? Like no nasty recriminations or months of passive-aggressive silence or acting like a prick so she hates you enough to break up with you. None of that shit. You just go up to her and go, listen babe, I'm finishing up with you Friday week. I got a much better offer, to be honest. I'd be mad not to take it. She wants me to start on the Monday, so... I'm not rushing into anything. I've been going for interviews for months. I've seen a lot of people thought about this phase. It'd be like the last 2 weeks in any job as well. You try and steal as much shit as you can on the way out, just because it hasn't been used in a while and it won't be noticed. I'll take our hair straighteners with me. It'll do me to make very small toast. It does actually work. You can get over the taste of burnt hair dye. But I don't know. Where are we? Do you know what it is? I've had so many, like I'm 43 and I'm still single, right? I'm beginning to suspect that maybe I'm gay. But just so fucking far back in the closet. I mean, there are signs. There was signs growing up. The music I listened to, the books I read, the getting beaten up for being gay. It all has to mean something. But I kind of, like, I'm only attracted... Like, I know I'm straight, right? And that I'm only attracted to women, post-op transsexuals, pre-op transsexuals, really good cross-dressers, twinks, medium cross-dressers, gay men, and really poor cross-dressers. I have no interest in straight men whatsoever, so I've just got to... I don't know, I don't know, I think I just need someone to bring me out. Is Al still here? Yeah. Oh, you're here, are you?
Oh, fuck yeah.
I honestly thought you'd gone. My next joke was going to be, well, he missed out on a curiosity hand job in the toilets after the show. I'll be honest, you never fucking miss out on a curiosity hand job. So, yeah, I don't know. I spent the entire age of 20 listening to nothing but Kate Bush. I don't know if that's a sign, but I fucking understand how a woman feels, I tell you that. So, yeah, kind of funny when you find yourself standing on a stage in front of 100 odd people with a slight erection, where you realise the second you've said that, they have all momentarily glanced at your crotch. I don't really have an erection, by the way, just for anyone out thinking of a tiny cock. No, I'll be honest with you, my sex life is largely internet-based, so it's not the length that counts. It's the bandwidth. I don't know. I don't want you thinking of, because I do tend to get... I'll tell you what, being single and straight, probably. Mostly. I'll tell you what being single in your 40s is like. It's a little bit like being Doctor Who. In that you're now either hanging around with women way too young for you, or you're running away from fucking monsters. I don't know. Has anybody been... The smokers I talked to earlier, because they're my brethren, right, the rest of you can fuck off. It's impossible having a cigarette outside there now, isn't it? You lose about 3 more cigarettes and about €4 in change. I'm gonna be honest with you, the homeless, I know they're homeless, but they're fucking annoying the shit out of me. I'm gonna be honest, don't fucking feel sorry for them. A lot of them are homeless because they're cunts. And they seem completely unaware there's a recession on. You come over here, you have €1. A fucking euro! That's 2009 prices you're operating under there, mate. If I give you €1, you now have a euro? Euro. I'm fucking doing that already. If I give you €1, you now have €1. I don't. Honestly, I got a fucker in Gardner Street stop me on the way in. That joke earlier about the coffin and being at the bus stop, that was all a fucking joke, because actually he fucking walked in from Ballymun, right? See how I got out of that fucking bad continuity. Yeah, you know, I don't actually live in Ballymun, I live in Santry, but I say Ballymun if a fucking rough looking homeless guy comes up to me looking for money. I know I had to walk in from Ballymun. Don't do tough. This is why I got beaten up for being gay. But they come up to you and I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm not giving money to some fucker to spend on drugs when I don't even have money to spend on drugs. And you can't say no to them either, because then you get into a fist fight. If you're me. I found out this is the best way to deal with them, right? And it's kinda just don't say yes or no, just confuse the fuck out of them. I discovered this completely by accident, right? Talk back to them as if you're singer-songwriter Tom Waits. It's works a fucking charm. This guy came to me, it was a few weeks ago, right? And he just went, "Pal, can you give me some change?" And something inside me just snapped. I just went, "I can't give you any change." Can't give you any change, but I can give you some difference. What? What a sleepy look they have. Served with a slice of lemon and the bitter taste of a faded dream. Oh, you just fucking weird, aren't you? That's how you get rid of them. I nearly forgot to do that last bit, Danny, because I was thinking of my next joke. I don't know, it's now I've forgotten it. This is the way the head works. This is the thing about like all the junkies. And I don't want to pick on junkies because they have their fucking problems, but this is just a logistics question. All the people at the top of the drugs chain, the heroin producers and the people that sell it, do they all get paid in vast mountains of change? Like, at what stage of the process is it converted from change back into notes again? Are there middle management junkies walking up O'Connell Street with a bin bag full of 5-cent coins? You know, I'm going into the bank, I'm not using the machines, 12% surcharge me bodies. I don't even think they're looking for money off you for drugs. I think they're looking to buy a briefcase for the notes. That's it, yeah. Who buys the briefcases for drug dealers? Where do they come from? These are all very important questions that need to be asked. So yeah, I'm not gay. I watched some pornography, some straight pornography last night. This is weird. I came across this clip. I don't mean that literally. Well, eventually, right? But, and it was a guy dressed as Santa Claus, right? And he was getting sucked off by two girls. He was getting sucked off by 2 girls wearing little like Santa elf costumes. And I'm watching this and I'm going, for fuck's sake, it's only September. On that note, ladies and gentlemen, I will say goodnight. Thank you very much for listening to my bullshit. Enjoy the rest of your week. Good night.
Mr. Robbie Bonham! Excellent, you have a good night. Thanks, friends, to Comedy Culture here every Sunday, every Monday. Tell your mates we're also currently #1 on TripAdvisor, ladies and gentlemen. Fuck you, Chester Beatty Library and Book of Kells. Who would have thought that a fire trap in the basement of a pub has beaten every other culturally significant thing in this city? It's fucking amazing. So if you had a good time, please do write reviews. They do count. If you didn't have a good time, there's no such thing as the internet.